White opens with a solid central pawn push, aiming for an open game. The evaluation remains balanced. Black responds symmetrically, adopting a strong defensive structure in the Sicilian defense. Equality is maintained. White develops a knight, preparing to castle and control the center. A slight advantage is noted. Black plays a positional move, but it slightly concedes space and allows white a bit more initiative. White pushes the central pawn, opening lines. However, this move slightly dilutes their advantage. Black captures the pawn, simplifying the central structure. This move is accurate and maintains balance. White recaptures with the knight, developing a piece and maintaining central presence. The position stays equal. Black develops the other knight, attacking white's central pawn, a solid move in the dynamic balance. White develops the second knight, reinforcing the center. The game remains balanced and solid. Black advances a pawn, challenging white's knight and creating space. This move maintains the dynamic equilibrium. White retreats the knight, maintaining piece activity. The position is very equal, with little advantage for either side. Black develops the bishop to an active diagonal, pinning white's knight. This is a solid developing move. White develops the bishop, but this move allows black to gain significant positional pressure. Black shores up the pawn structure and prepares to develop further. This is a solid, accurate move. White develops the bishop to a good square, but black still holds a comfortable advantage. Black plays a pawn move, slightly weakening their kingside. This is a minor inaccuracy. White develops the bishop to a square where it can be attacked. The positional advantage for black remains. Black develops a knight, reinforcing the center and preparing for kingside activity. A solid continuation. White moves the knight to a central outpost, but black's advantage is well maintained. Black trades knights, simplifying the position slightly. This maintains the dynamic balance. White recaptures with the bishop, maintaining active piece play. The game is still balanced. Black repositions the bishop to a good square, improving its scope. A solid move. White pushes the flank pawn, seeking space. This move, however, slightly weakens their queenside pawn structure. Black retreats the bishop to a safe and active square. This is a solid defensive maneuver. White centralizes the queen, but this move doesn't significantly alter the positional assessment. Black develops the knight, preparing for potential central action. A sound move. White repositions the bishop, maintaining tension. The advantage for black remains stable. Black moves the bishop to a strong central square. This is a slight inaccuracy, however, allowing white more options. White castles, securing the king. This is a solid developing move in a complex position. Black places the queen actively, but this move proves to be a blunder, missing a tactical opportunity. White develops the bishop, but this exchange simplifies the position and slightly reduces white's influence. Black captures the bishop, accepting the trade and maintaining a solid structure. This is an accurate response. White recaptures with the queen, maintaining central control and piece activity. The advantage for black persists. Black castles, securing their king. This is a standard and solid move. White develops the knight, aiming to support central play. The game remains in dynamic balance. Black repositions a rook to the open file. This is a mistake, missing a chance to improve their position. White pushes the c-pawn, aiming to gain space. This move, however, creates a weakness and is a mistake. Black develops the knight, reinforcing their position. This is a slight inaccuracy, but the position is still balanced. White mobilizes a rook to the c-file. This is a solid move, coordinating their forces. Black advances a flank pawn, aiming to expand on the queenside. This is a solid positional idea. White advances a flank pawn, preparing for pawn breaks. This move maintains the solid positional structure. Black captures a pawn, simplifying the queenside. This is a solid exchange, maintaining equality. White recaptures, maintaining pawn structure and central control. A solid, accurate move. Black repositions a rook to the central file. This is a solid move, improving piece coordination. White brings the rook to the center, reinforcing the pawn chain. This is a solid, accurate maneuver. Black develops the knight, seeking to control key central squares. A solid move in the balanced position. White pushes a pawn to reinforce their center. This solid move maintains the dynamic balance. Black repositions a rook to the open file, aiming for active play. A solid move. White maneuvers the knight back, potentially preparing for a pawn push. A solid, accurate move. Black centralizes the queen, seeking better coordination. This is a solid move within the equal evaluation. White develops the knight, seeking active squares. This solid move maintains the balanced evaluation. Black repositions the knight, consolidating their position. A solid move in this equal endgame. White advances the knight to a good outpost. This solid move maintains the balanced evaluation. Black develops the bishop to a more active square. This is a slight inaccuracy, dropping some of their advantage. White repositions the knight, preparing for further central action. This solid move keeps the position equal. Black moves the bishop to a passive square. This is a severe blunder, significantly worsening their position. White pushes the flank pawn, gaining space and creating threats. This solid move capitalizes on Black's error. Black develops the bishop, but it remains passive. This is a solid, yet uninspired, move. White pushes the c-pawn aggressively, but this move is a mistake, allowing Black counterplay. Black develops the bishop to an active square. This is a solid move, taking advantage of White's misplaced pawn. White exchanges bishops, simplifying the position. This is a slight inaccuracy, reducing their attacking chances. Black recaptures with the pawn, improving their pawn structure. A solid and accurate response. White pushes the c-pawn, creating a passed pawn. This solid move aims to exploit the open file. Black repositions the rook to the open file. This is a slight inaccuracy, missing a better defensive setup. White captures the pawn, creating a passed pawn. This is a solid move, increasing White's advantage. Black recaptures the pawn, maintaining material equality. A solid move in the complex position. White centralizes the queen, improving its scope. This solid move maintains the balanced evaluation. Black repositions the rook to the 7th rank. This is a solid move, increasing pressure. White moves the queen to a more active square. This solid move keeps the position balanced. Black repositions the queen, but this move is slightly inaccurate, losing some of White's initiative. White tucks the king away, securing safety. This is a solid, standard move. Black repositions the king, seeking safety. This is a solid move in response to White's pressure. White advances a flank pawn, potentially creating space. This is a slight inaccuracy, not improving their position significantly. Black moves the rook to a passive square. This is a mistake, allowing White to increase their advantage. White moves the rook to the 1st rank. This move is a mistake, allowing Black to simplify. Black captures the rook, simplifying the position. This is a solid, accurate exchange. White recaptures with the rook, maintaining material equality. A solid move. Black moves the knight to an awkward square. This is a mistake, losing material and simplifying White's task. White moves the rook to a better file. This move is a mistake, giving back some advantage. Black repositions the rook to the c file. This is a solid move, improving piece coordination. White repositions the rook, improving its placement. This solid move maintains the current advantage. Black moves the rook to an active file. This is a mistake, allowing White to improve their position. White repositions the king to safety. This solid move maintains White's advantage. Black repositions the king, seeking safety. This solid move keeps the game going. White moves the rook to the b file. This solid move aims to control the queenside. Black moves the king, but this is a mistake that significantly increases White's advantage. White centralizes the queen, increasing pressure. This solid move capitalizes on Black's positional weaknesses. Black repositions the knight to a passive square. This solid move doesn't improve their position. White moves the rook to the flank. This is a mistake, allowing Black to gain space. Black centralizes the queen, but this is a mistake, missing defensive possibilities and losing more ground. White moves the rook to a more active file. This is a mistake, missing the opportunity to press the advantage. Black moves the knight to an active square. This is a mistake, leading to a severe loss of position. White moves the rook to a strong attacking file. This solid move maintains White's crushing pressure. Black repositions the queen to a better square. This solid move tries to consolidate. White moves the knight to a central square, but this is a blunder, allowing Black to win material. Black captures the knight, winning material. This is a severe blunder, leading to a decisive disadvantage. White recaptures the knight, maintaining their strong positional advantage. A solid move. Black captures the pawn, but this is a blunder, allowing White a devastating positional advantage. White moves the rook to a powerful outpost. This solid move maintains White's overwhelming activity. Black advances the pawn, but this solid move doesn't change the overwhelming advantage for White. White moves the queen to an aggressive square, but this is a blunder, allowing Black to regain some control. Black develops the knight, consolidating their position. This solid move improves their defense. White repositions the queen, seeking a better square. This solid move maintains White's advantage. Black moves the queen to a central square, but this is a severe blunder, leading to a decisive material deficit. White moves the rook to a critical file, showcasing excellent initiative. This active move increases White's winning chances. Black centralizes the queen, but this move is solid and doesn't help enough against White's dominance. White delivers a check with the queen. This solid move maintains White's decisive advantage. Black moves the king, responding to the check. A solid move in a difficult position. White delivers a check with the queen, but this is a severe blunder, losing a significant portion of their advantage. Black moves the king, but this is a severe blunder, missing a stronger defensive possibility. White delivers another check with the queen. This solid move maintains White's overwhelming advantage. Black moves the king, responding to the check. A solid move to continue defending. White moves the rook to an active file. This solid move increases the pressure on Black's position. Black repositions the knight, attempting to block White's threats. A solid move. White delivers a check with the queen. This solid move maintains White's decisive advantage. Black moves the king, responding to the check. A solid move in a difficult situation. White pushes a flank pawn, aiming for a breakthrough. This solid move maintains the crushing pressure. Black moves the knight to a better square. A solid move, but the position remains lost. White delivers a check with the queen. This solid move keeps White's winning advantage. Black moves the king, responding to the check. A solid defensive move. White moves the rook to an active square. This solid move maintains White's overwhelming advantage. Black repositions the knight, seeking to defend. A solid move, but the outcome is inevitable. White pushes a central pawn, aiming for a decisive attack. This solid move maintains the crushing advantage. Black captures the pawn, but this is a slight inaccuracy, allowing White a stronger continuation. White moves the queen to a dominant square. This accurate move secures an overwhelming winning advantage.